She's bricking it and she's here right now. Please welcome to the desk, Julie Goodwin. Yeah. Julie, you already held the silver platter aloft. You've already won it. Why are you doing it again?
Oh, look, I was just at a point in my life where I wasn't quite sure what was next, and I thought, well, why not, get catapulted into the sun and go back into this crazy situation. Why do it again? Well, you can't say no to an opportunity like that. It did such amazing things for me and my family the last time around. I think I would just have major FOMO if I hadn't said yes to this.
So was it an immediate yes, or did you have to go away and think about it?
I had to think about it. I had to convince a lot of other people that it was a good idea. But I've had massive support and, I had to think about it, but it wasn't for long. I kind of woke up the next morning really excited. It's like, oh, gosh, I think my heart and my stomach are telling me that this is going to be a yes.
Speaking of excitement, there's something that I've never forgotten that your husband said about you, beautiful Mick, said he thanked you publicly for making his life and your boy's life so exciting. And I just love that sentiment.
Beautiful.
And I'm hoping they're still very excited about this.
Yeah, I feel like maybe sometimes they'd like a break from the excitement. But no, they're beautiful and they're all in it together. It's a real family venture. I've got to be away from them for a really long time.
Yeah.
And so they're all managing life, batching it hard at home.
Well, they were so little the first time you did it, and they've all grown up. Life has changed. Yeah. Food in Australia has certainly changed since your series of Masterchef. Are we going to see something a little bit more advanced than the Lemon Diva cupcake that won you one of the challenges, which was essentially just a cupcake with lemon flavouring?
You are paying homage to it tonight.
In all fairness, I'm channeling my Lemon Divas. But in all fairness, it was a cupcake challenge, Chrissy. I didn't just whip out a cupcake in a general...
But now it's like an espresso soil and there's... dry ice coming off it.
You must remember that when Chrissy was on, she did a quiche Lorraine and just left out the bacon. So I don't think she really pays attention to the details of what the challenge
True.
is. Wouldn't that be right?
It's true.
I'd say that's fair.
Yeah.
And what comes first in MasterChef? Is it the hairstyles or is it the flavour?
If it's the hairstyles, man, I wouldn't have got on the first time round.
Now, I did have a huge fail on my turn of MasterChef. I was the first off. It was the biggest joke ever because I forgot the bacon on national television.
Yeah.
In a quiche Lorraine, which is a fairly important ingredient. Have you ever had anything as humiliating as that? Have you ever had a huge cooking fail?
Well, tune in at 7:30 tonight. You'll see plenty of moments. But I think my worst probably cooking disaster was I was having people over for a roast. I'd done a roast chicken dinner and they were coming quite late, and so I had everything ready, and just before they arrived I laid everything out on the table and I let them in, said hello, and by the time I got back to the table my dog had got on the table. Oh. I caught him with a whole chicken in his mouth and I just started chasing him round and around the house, and we ended up getting pizzas.
Well, there you go, a favourite and a fan. They came together. The dog loved it. That's right. It's good stuff.
He did. Yeah, dogs are not meant to eat chicken.
Did you know who the favourites were before you signed up, or did they keep it a secret?
They kept it a secret.
Okay.
I didn't know. They said you won't be the only winner coming back, but they wouldn't tell me. So, it was all a bit of a blind, cross my fingers.
See how it goes.
You see how it goes.
You won 13 years ago. I can't believe you won it when you were 15. That is amazing.
This is my new best friend.
Such a charmer.
What's changed in the 13 years?
Oh, in food or in MasterChef, everything. It's a completely different experience.
It's pretty fancy now.
It's very fancy now.
Very fancy.
It was just, it was quite experimental back in the day. It was on, I believe, 6 nights a week.
Yeah.
And everyone's also like, cooking shows 6 nights a week. Get lost. That's not going to work. And then it did. And I don't know, it just feels like it's ingrained now as a part of the television landscape in the country. And it's actually a massive privilege to have been a part of it then and to be a part of it again now.
Mm.
Given that everything's changed so much, obviously the judges have changed as well. I don't know if you noticed. How's that changed for you as a contestant? Because obviously we're very different than the last 3 judges.
You are, and there's a very different approach. But the thing that struck me actually, Jock, is that there's something that hasn't changed, and I think it's really integral to the show and to the authenticity and the integrity of the show, is that the honesty. It's always been about the food and what it tastes like. and the judging has always been extremely honest to the point of brutality sometimes.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, that to me, that's what has not changed, and I think that's why the show's been a success, is because it's not gameplay here, it's actually about the food. And
Hey, by the way, while we have you, is Jock right about this ratio of Vegemite to butter? 25%, 75%?
I would put the butter higher. I was just
Higher
in the
than
group
75%?
watching. Oh, look, butter should be like cheese, and the Vegemite is just like this excellent addition to it. But I actually, controversial, like my toast to be a little bit cold so the butter doesn't all melt. I only like some of it
Do
to
you use
melt.
Vegemite in anything else?
Not really.
Is it a secret ingredient in a spaghetti bolognese or anything?
No, it's just not that secret. Vegemite's Vegemite, and I
For
just want it
toast.
on toast with butter.
It's for toast.
Oh, God, it's so good to see you here. I can't wait to see you back in the MasterChef kitchen. Everybody loves you. MasterChef Australia fans and favourites. It kicks off right now here on 10. Julie Goodwin, good luck and thanks for joining us on the project.
Thank you.